personally didn't have any um, any of this in my family growing up because everything we ate is from the grocery stores to fast food to the wild foods. I grew up I actually was born and raised on the reservation. I'm the last one in my family to be born on the reservation. I was born at the IHS hospital in Dallas. Over the years, I learned how to grow these, and has continued to grow these for the past 5 years. Actually, for all the things that we now that we learned how to grow, this is one of these things that grow perfectly well during the summer, both the brown and the white. And it's from the history that we've been told is that there was a pink bean, there was a black bean, and they said there was a red bean that was there too. Some people argue that the red bean was grown in red clay soil and that's why it looked red. Some people say it's the brown and the red beans are one and the same. There's black tepary beans too, which is being currently grown out for production by other autumn farmers. As a lot of you guys may not know, we have brother sister tribes that are autumn. Autumn is a term used for meaning people, but if you want to describe a person where they live. For us here, we're in the desert, so we call ourselves Tama Autumn. For all those people that live in Gila River, they're called Akademi Autumn. We refers them to river people. Hundreds of years ago, that river used to flow down, and we actually used to fish there. There was fishes that used to come down, and when the river used to flow right in between Casa Grande and Phoenix, there's a big bridge that you cross, and that used to flow to the top. That's why it's as big and deep as it is. The river people used to control the water there, and will go down to the other tribe, which is called Akchin, which is Akchin is describing a way of farming, which is what we all did together. It's called dryland farming. It was using the monsoons to divert the water into the fields. And if you ever been, if anybody doesn't know where Akchin community is, it's right there next to Maricopa. Also, there's Autumn Salt River people. They live towards Scottsdale and Tempe area, and this is other tribe that grows different types of beans. There's many more beans that we have grown throughout the time. They too they planted traditional beans and have grown. Still, you can still see them off the freeway growing food. And these beans have been in our culture for many generations, and some amazing stories connecting through farming with some of these things. But all of these tribes are considered Tama Autumn, and the way we describe where we come from is has to do with the government being put on reservations and grown, and then having to live off of where we live. A lot of the tribes have homesteaded on the reservation, so the practices have been lost through yet again education, but also what has been passed on through the elders. These beans, it's been grown for thousands of years, so these are surviving and adapting into the new modern age of living for these tepary beans. And as we plant more and more traditional crops, we'll have more of a traditional story, but not too much for some of the stories that we have to that have been told to us about these beings.